You wake up one morning and realize you've been given the power to remain unshakably calm, deeply joyful, and profoundly content, no matter what chaos life throws your way. Sounds like a fantasy, right? But what if I told you this isn't just a dream, but a reality accessible to anyone willing to embrace a bit of ancient wisdom that has transformed millions of lives across centuries? Yes, I'm talking about Stoicism, an incredible philosophy that teaches us the art of living a fulfilled life by mastering our minds. In a world that constantly bombards us with reasons to be anxious, stressed, and dissatisfied, Stoicism emerges as a beacon of resilience, peace, and happiness. So, if you've ever felt like you're at the mercy of life's storms, struggling to find peace amidst the chaos, or simply curious about unlocking a more joyful existence, you're in the right place. Stay tuned, because today we're diving deep into the heart of Stoicism and uncovering how its timeless principles can revolutionize not just your mornings, but your entire life. Welcome to a journey of transformation where the wisdom of the past ignites the possibilities of your future. And hey, before we embark on this life-altering voyage together, do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs a Stoic superhero cape in their life. Stick around till the end, and let's make skipping parts a bigger ancient relic than a dial-up modem. Trust me, you won't want to miss a second. 1. Find your purpose. Every morning, I know what you're thinking. Purpose, I'm just trying to find my coffee cup in the morning. But hear me out. Finding your purpose, your ikigai as the Japanese call it, is like setting the GPS for your soul every day. It's that sweet spot where what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for all collide. Think of Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor himself, who wasn't just about surviving the day, but thriving with intention. Every morning, he'd reflect on his role in the grand scheme of things, asking himself how he could contribute to the world around him. That's Stoicism in action. Finding purpose in every moment and using that as your guide. So how does one start their day with purpose? It's simple, really. Begin by asking yourself some key questions. What am I passionate about? What skills do I have that can help others? How can I make a difference, no matter how small it may seem? It's not about having all the answers right away. It's about starting that inner dialogue, tuning into your own frequency amid the noise of the world. This is where Stoicism shines as a guiding star. Stoics are all about focusing on what's in our control. While we can't control what happens to us, we can control our perceptions, our decisions, and our actions. So starting your day with a purpose is about aligning those actions with what truly matters to you, creating a ripple effect of positivity and fulfillment that extends beyond yourself. And the beautiful part? This doesn't mean you have to have some grand, life-altering epiphany every morning. Nope. It's about those small, consistent choices that steer you in the right direction. Maybe it's choosing to read a book over scrolling through social media, or spending 10 minutes in meditation reflecting on your values. It's those little moments of intention that build up, creating a life that resonates with purpose and meaning. So tomorrow morning, as you groggily reach for that coffee cup, take a moment. A moment to ask, what's my purpose today? And remember, in the wise words of Marcus Aurelius, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Make them count. Let's not just wander through life, let's march through it with purpose, guided by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Because trust me, finding your purpose each morning, that's the real coffee for the soul. 2. Prepare the night before. The night is when we all turn into philosophers, or let's be real, binge watchers. But what if I told you that the secret sauce to a powerful morning actually starts the night before? Yup, it's true. This is not just about beauty sleep, though, come on, we all love that. It's about setting yourself up for success even before the sun says hello. You see, Stoicism isn't just about dealing with life's challenges. It's about anticipating them and preparing ourselves mentally and physically. It's like what Seneca said, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. So, preparing the night before is our way of creating our own luck every morning. How? By establishing a routine that calms the mind, centers the spirit, and sets the stage for a purposeful tomorrow. Start with something simple. Dim those lights, turn off those screens, and give your brain that sweet signal that it's time to wind down. Remember, your brain is like a supercomputer that's been buzzing all day with thoughts, ideas, and, well, a fair share of worries. It needs time to shut down properly so you can reboot refreshed in the morning. Then, take a few moments to reflect on your day. What went well? What did you learn? This isn't about dwelling on the negatives but acknowledging and learning from them. Stoics thrive on reflection. It's their bread and butter for personal growth. Marcus Aurelius himself was a fan of journaling. So, why not channel your inner emperor and jot down a few thoughts? But here's the kicker. Also plan a bit for the next day. I'm not saying map out every second, but have a rough idea. What's one thing you want to achieve? It could be as grand as starting a new project or as simple as making time for breakfast. This is about taking control, one of the core tenets of Stoicism. Remember, we can't control everything that will happen tomorrow, but we can surely set our intentions. And for the cherry on top, a bit of quiet time. Meditate, pray, or just breathe deeply. Let go of the day's stress and center yourself. It's amazing how something as simple as focusing on your breath can transform your state of mind, preparing you for a peaceful sleep and a dynamic wake-up. So tonight, before you dive into the world of dreams, take a moment to prepare. It's not just about the physical act of getting ready for bed. It's about mentally and emotionally setting yourself up for a day of purpose, resilience, and joy. Let's make our Stoic ancestors proud and show the world that we're not just dreaming of a better tomorrow, we're preparing for it. 3. Avoid morning distractions. Ever start your day feeling like you're already behind in a race you didn't sign up for? You're not alone. The moment we wake up, we're bombarded with notifications, emails, and the endless siren call of social media. It's like opening your eyes to a crowd of people shouting for your attention. But here's where our trusty guide, Stoicism, comes to the rescue. Stoicism teaches us about the power of focusing on what's within our control and letting go of what isn't. So, when we talk about avoiding morning distractions, we're really talking about exercising control over our attention. Marcus Aurelius, our Stoic superhero, would start his day by preparing for the challenges ahead, focusing on his own thoughts and actions, not on the chaos of the Roman Empire that awaited him. The first hour of your day should be yours, sacred and untouched by the external world. Imagine this. Instead of reaching for your phone to scroll through a barrage of updates, you take the morning to tune into your own needs and intentions. Maybe that's meditating, journaling, or just sitting with a cup of coffee, watching the sun rise in peace. This isn't wasted time, it's investing in your mental and emotional well-being. Why is this so crucial? Because, my friends, where we direct our attention shapes our perception of the world. If we start the day reacting to distractions, we're setting a precedent for stress and reactivity. But if we begin with intention, focusing on what truly matters to us, we craft a day led by our values and goals, not by the demands of others. Let's bring back our Stoic wisdom here. The Stoics were all about living in accordance with nature, and there's nothing more natural than giving yourself the space to simply be before the day unfolds. It's about creating a morning ritual that centers you, one that's as invigorating for the mind as that first sip of coffee is for the body. So tomorrow, challenge yourself. Resist the urge to dive into the digital world first thing. Give yourself the gift of a peaceful start. This is your fortress of solitude, your moment to gather your thoughts and armor up for the day. Embrace it. Because in the grand scheme of things, those emails can wait. The social media feed will keep on scrolling, but the peace and clarity you gain from a distraction-free morning, that's a game changer. Let's make Marcus proud and reclaim our mornings, one intentional moment at a time. 4. Wake up consistently. You know, hitting that sweet spot where your body clock knows it's time to rise and shine without the grogginess or the 5 more minutes plea. It sounds straightforward, but here's where the ancient wisdom of Stoicism kicks in, giving this simple act a profound edge. The Stoics, my friends, were big on consistency and discipline, not as a form of self-punishment, but as a way to harmonize with nature's rhythm. Think of Marcus Aurelius, who, despite being the Roman emperor with endless responsibilities, would rise at a consistent time. Why? Because starting your day at a regular hour isn't just about catching the worm. It's a declaration of mastering your own life. It's about aligning yourself with the natural order, something Stoics strive for in every aspect of their lives. Waking up consistently is like setting the foundation stone of your day. It signals to your mind and body that you're in charge, ready to lead the day rather than being dragged by it. It's a form of self-respect, a commitment to yourself that your time and how you begin your day matters. Now you might be thinking, but what if I'm not a morning person? Or what if I just love the snooze button too much? Here's where Stoicism lends a hand. It's not about the hour you wake up, it's about the consistency. Whether it's 5 a.m. or 9 a.m., the key is making it a habit, something you do with intention. Stoicism teaches us about the power of our will and the importance of acting according to our principles. So, choosing to wake up at the same time every day is practicing Stoicism in its purest form. It's exercising control over what we can and accepting what we can't. But let's keep it real. It's not just about setting an alarm and hoping for the best. It's about preparing the night before, maybe winding down a bit earlier, disconnecting from screens, and creating a pre-sleep ritual that eases you into a restful night. This way, waking up at your chosen time becomes not just feasible, but something you look forward to. It's your time to reflect, meditate, or enjoy the quiet before the world wakes up. Embracing this consistent wake-up time is embracing a Stoic life, one where discipline and personal growth lead to freedom and happiness. It's making a statement that every day is important and how you start it matters. So, challenge yourself to find that consistent wake-up time that works for you. Make it a sacred ritual, a moment to greet the day with enthusiasm and purpose, just as the Stoics did. Remember, every morning you wake up consistently, you're not just opening your eyes to a new day. You're opening your life to a world of possibilities, discipline, and a deeper connection with the world around you. Let's make every morning count, not because we have to, but because we choose to. That's the Stoic way. 5. Take it easy. In the midst of our Stoic journey, filled with practices of self-control and intentionality, there's a gentle reminder not to be too hard on ourselves. Think of it as sitting down with a friend, say Epictetus or Seneca, and them telling you, it's okay to stumble, what matters is getting back up. Stoicism, at its heart, isn't about being stoic in the common sense of the word, unfeeling or impassive. It's about understanding and working with our nature, recognizing our efforts and being kind to ourselves when things don't go as planned. This is where taking it easy fits perfectly into our Stoic framework. It's about acknowledging our humanity, our imperfections, and understanding that some days we're just not going to get everything right. And that's perfectly okay. Imagine Marcus Aurelius, not just as an emperor or a Stoic philosopher, but as a person, just like us, who faced his own challenges and setbacks. He wrote to himself in his meditations, not because he had all the answers, but as a way to navigate the complexities of life and remind himself of the Stoic principles during tough times. He knew the importance of self-compassion and patience. He understood that beating yourself up for not adhering perfectly to your routines or principles serves no one. Instead, it's about learning from these moments, applying a bit of Stoic wisdom, and gently guiding yourself back on track. Taking it easy is fundamentally about self-compassion, a concept deeply rooted in Stoicism, though it might not be the first thing that comes to mind when we think about this philosophy. It's about giving yourself the space to grow, to be a work in progress. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and to let go of what we can't. Part of what we can control is how we treat ourselves, especially in moments of failure or when we stray from our path. So, how do we practice taking it easy in a Stoic sense? Start by reflecting at the end of each day, not just on what you could have done better, but also on what you did right. Recognize your efforts, acknowledge your growth, and if you stumbled, treat it as a learning experience, not a failure. Remember, every Stoic, from Seneca to Epictetus, faced their own struggles and setbacks. What made them Stoic wasn't their perfection, but their resilience and their approach to life's challenges with wisdom, courage, and a bit of self-kindness. Incorporating taking it easy into our daily lives means waking up each day with the understanding that while we strive for excellence and growth, we also accept and embrace our humanity with all its flaws and beauty. It's about balancing our drive for self-improvement with the wisdom to know that some days the best thing we can do is simply breathe, reflect, and prepare to try again tomorrow. 6. Small acts of discipline. Imagine we're chilling with our Stoic buddy Epictetus and he's sharing insights over a casual coffee. He'd likely remind us it's not the big gestures, but the small, consistent actions that shape our character and destiny. This is where the magic of small acts of discipline comes into play, perfectly embodying the essence of Stoicism. Now, I know what you might be thinking. How can something as simple as making my bed every morning or dedicating 5 minutes to mindfulness really make a difference? But here's the Stoic twist. These aren't just tasks, they're rituals. They're your daily nods to the universe saying, I'm in control of my actions, my thoughts, and thereby my life. It's in these moments, these small acts of discipline, that we're truly practicing Stoicism. The beauty of Stoicism lies in its focus on virtue and living a life aligned with our values. Marcus Aurelius, a fan of the disciplined life, would start his day with reflection, contemplating his actions and how they'd contribute to the common good. Now, while we might not be ruling an empire, the principle remains the same. Whether it's choosing to read a few pages of a thought-provoking book, journaling, or even organizing your space, each act is a step towards embodying the virtues Stoicism holds dear: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. But let's break it down further. Small acts of discipline are essentially about mindfulness, being fully present in the moment and intentional with our actions. This mindfulness is a core Stoic practice. It's about saying, I choose to do this, here, now, fully aware and fully engaged. It's about reclaiming your power from the autopilot mode of living that so easily consumes us. These acts, as minor as they may seem, are exercises in self-control and resilience. They're about doing something not because you have to, but because you choose to, aligning each action with your deeper values and purpose. This is Stoicism in action. The realization that while we can't control the world around us, we have absolute power over our actions and attitudes. Incorporating small acts of discipline into your daily routine is also an exercise in gratitude and humility. It's acknowledging the simple things, the ordinary moments, and finding depth and value in them. It's a way to ground yourself, to find stability in the midst of life's inevitable chaos. Imagine setting your alarm clock across the room. It's not just about making it physically harder to hit snooze. It's a commitment to starting your day actively, not passively. It's a testament to your willingness to engage with life, to face its challenges head-on. 7. Sharing the journey. Imagine sitting down with Seneca, or maybe having a virtual chat with him in today's world. He'd probably say something profound about the significance of companionship on our path to wisdom. This is where the beauty of Stoicism really shines through. It's not a solitary trek up a mountain. It's a communal voyage across the seas of life. Stoicism teaches us about the interconnectedness of all things, the importance of community, and the value of supporting and being supported by others. It's about recognizing that while our internal reflections and personal disciplines are crucial, the shared human experience is equally important. Sharing the journey is about bringing those Stoic insights out of the realm of contemplation and into the shared spaces of our lives, enriching not just our own existence, but that of those around us. Now, how do we go about this? It's simpler than you might think. It starts with conversations, just like the one we're having right now. It's about opening up dialogues with friends, family, or even strangers, about the small Stoic practices you're incorporating into your daily life. It's about being vulnerable, sharing your challenges and your successes, and in the process, learning from each other. But it goes beyond just talk. Sharing the journey is also about shared experiences. Imagine organizing a morning walk with a friend where you both share your intentions for the day, or an evening reflection session over tea, discussing what you've learned and how you've grown. These shared rituals become a way of reinforcing your Stoic practices, making them more robust and integrated into your life. This communal aspect of Stoicism is not just about mutual encouragement, it's a crucial part of our growth. When we articulate our thoughts, share our struggles, and celebrate our victories with others, we gain new insights, perspectives, and motivations. We realize that we are not alone in our journey towards self-improvement, and that our individual paths are part of a larger communal trek towards wisdom and virtue. 8. Remembering the value of every day. Picture this. You're having a heart-to-heart with Marcus Aurelius under the stars, and he shares this gem: when you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. It's a powerful reminder, isn't it? Every day we're given is a gift, an opportunity to live fully, to contribute, to grow, and to appreciate the wonder of existence. Stoicism teaches us about the impermanence of life, urging us not to take our days for granted, but to see each one as a valuable chance to practice virtue and wisdom. It's about waking up each morning and recognizing the potential that the new day holds, not just for achieving our goals, but for appreciating the beauty in the mundane, for practicing kindness, and for deepening our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Remembering the value of every day is a call to mindfulness, to live each moment with intention and gratitude. It's easy to get caught up in the rush of life, to focus on what we don't have, or to worry about the future. But Stoicism brings us back to the present, reminding us that the only moment truly within our grasp is now. By valuing each day, we're encouraged to live more fully, to engage with life more deeply, and to cherish the connections we make along the way. So, how can we practice this Stoic principle in our daily lives? It starts with a simple morning reflection. Before the day sweeps you away, take a moment to pause and contemplate the day ahead. Think about what you're grateful for, the opportunities you have to make a difference, and the ways you can practice Stoicism throughout your day. This doesn't mean every day needs to be packed with grandiose achievements. Sometimes the most profound days are those filled with simple joys and quiet moments of contemplation. Another way to remember the value of every day is to practice evening reflections, a favorite Stoic exercise. As your day comes to a close, take time to reflect on what you've experienced, learned, and how you've grown. This practice not only cultivates a deep sense of gratitude, but also provides insights into how we can live more intentionally moving forward. Remember, valuing each day isn't about fearing the end, but about embracing the journey. It's about recognizing that our time is limited, not to cause despair, but to inspire action, to motivate us to live in accordance with our values, and to find joy in the journey itself. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus all faced their own mortality, not with fear, but with a profound appreciation for life. They understood that by remembering the value of every day, we're more likely to live a life of purpose, fulfillment, and peace. 9. Prepare for challenges. Is like packing a survival kit before heading into the wilderness. You might not know exactly what you'll encounter, but you're equipped, ready, and mentally prepared. Stoicism doesn't promise a life without challenges. Instead, it offers you the tools to face them head-on with resilience and wisdom. So, how do we do this? It starts with anticipation, not of the negative kind, but a realistic acknowledgement that life will throw curveballs. Imagine you're planning your day, and along with the tasks and goals, you take a moment to consider the potential challenges. This isn't about dwelling on what could go wrong, but about recognizing that challenges are part of the journey and thinking through how you might navigate them. This Stoic practice is about embracing the concept of premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. It sounds a bit grim, I know, but it's actually quite empowering. It's about visualizing the challenges that might come your way and preparing yourself mentally and emotionally to face them. This doesn't mean you're expecting the worst. Instead, you're strengthening your resilience, so when difficulties arise, they don't knock you off your feet. Now, bringing this into our daily lives, it means adopting a mindset of flexibility and adaptability. It's understanding that while we can plan and prepare, we must also be ready to pivot and adjust as needed. It's about developing an inner strength that allows us to remain steady, even when the world around us is not. But here's where it gets interesting. Preparing for challenges also means seeking out challenges in a controlled and manageable way. Why? Because it's through facing difficulties that we grow. This could be as simple as challenging yourself to a cold shower to build resilience, or setting a goal to learn something new, stepping out of your comfort zone. These self-imposed challenges build our Stoic muscles, so to speak, making us more capable of handling life's unexpected hurdles. In essence, preparing for challenges is about cultivating a mindset that is ready for anything. It's about not shying away from difficulties, but seeing them as opportunities for growth and learning. And when life does throw a curveball your way, remember the Stoic teachings. It's not the event itself, but your response to it that truly matters. Equip yourself with the wisdom, resilience, and courage that Stoicism provides, and you'll find that you're more than capable of facing whatever comes your way. 10. End with gratitude. Ending each day with gratitude isn't just a nice-to-have, it's a core Stoic practice. It's about taking stock of the day, not just in terms of what you achieved or what went wrong, but appreciating the very fabric of life itself. It's finding joy in the simple things, a conversation with a friend, the taste of your morning coffee, the feeling of the sun on your face. But let's dive deeper. Why end the day with gratitude? Because it transforms our perspective. It shifts our focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in our lives. In a world that often emphasizes what we should want, gratitude centers us back to what we have. This isn't about ignoring the challenges or difficulties we face during the day. It's about acknowledging them and finding something, even if it's small, to be thankful for. Stoicism teaches us the value of perspective. It reminds us that our experience of life is shaped not just by events, but by our thoughts about them. Ending the day with gratitude is a powerful way to reframe our experiences, to find meaning in our struggles and joy in our victories. It's a practice that builds resilience as we learn to see the silver lining, to appreciate the growth that comes from hardship. Now, how do we cultivate this habit of ending with gratitude? It can be as simple as keeping a gratitude journal by your bed, taking a few minutes before sleep to jot down 3 things you're grateful for. Or it could be a quiet reflection, a mental review of the day's gifts. The key is consistency. Make it a ritual, as integral to your evening as brushing your teeth. This practice of gratitude is not just about feeling good, it's about fundamentally changing how we engage with the world. It fosters a sense of contentment, a realization that despite our endless pursuits and desires, there is so much right here, right now, to be thankful for. This doesn't mean we stop striving or growing. It means we grow with a heart full of gratitude, which in turn enriches every aspect of our lives. Ending the day with gratitude also connects us to others. It reminds us of the role that friends, family, and even strangers play in our daily joys and triumphs. It reinforces the Stoic belief in the interconnectedness of all people, in the importance of community and support. So as you move forward, carry these lessons close to your heart. Let them be your compass, guiding you through the storms and the sunshine alike, reminding you of the incredible power you hold within to craft a life of meaning, purpose, and profound joy. And hey, if you're thirsty for more, if you're ready to dive deeper into this beautiful Stoic journey, there's a playlist on your screen right now, just waiting to be explored. Click on it, and let's continue this adventure together, learning, growing, and embracing the full richness of life with every breath we take.